My name is MG Creatures. I was born in Alhambra. I stay in Northeast LA. I grew up here in Eagle Rock. I first started off with tagging and in elementary. I started tagging on in like the jungle gym and shit. And then once I got into high school, I moved towards like doing throwies, pieces and shit. And once I got kicked out of high school, I veered more towards graffiti art. Like I noticed more like pieces and different styles, and I got into stickers, and that's when I was looking up to my homie Beardo and Vapores and all of American Airror. And this was before I was in American Airror, and I would always put a sticker next to them, cause like that's who I wanted to be. That's where I wanted to be settled. So I stuck to stickers more, and once I got into American Airror, I kind of wanted to show up and do my part. So I started getting more creative, and I done liquor stores, and I painted at art shows that I got booked from Beardo. And I do more like recycling. Right now I'm like about like reusing stuff that I find or that I take, and doing a piece on it and making it better than it already was. Like if I get a regular street sign, I'll do a piece on it and leave the street sign to make it still visible, so it's still there, but my piece is over it. Or spray cans, I do smash them and do pieces over that and just get creative. American Airror, because like I said, when I got into the sticker game and all that, getting into stickers, like it was actually like turning up. Like stickers was like the shit, you know. Like I saw stickers as like easy peel, slap, you know, and you're up, you know. And I used to do missions. I used to go down Colorado Boulevard, Eagle Rock Boulevard, Figueroa, and York, and that was my main square. That was my route. And I would get vinyls. I would get a roll of vinyl and just tag on it. This was before like my character. I would tag MG, just a row of MG all the way down. There'd be 100 of them on a sheet. I'll cut them out, tell my moms I'm going for a walk, you know, and just hit my route. And once I hit my route, I'd be putting up stickers. And once I got into York and Fig, I would notice Beardo, Vapores, Bats, and Termin, especially Termin. Termin was always up high, you know, and I always saw that and like, fuck dude, I want to try and get higher, you know. And I think they were hosting a show at Vape Code, and I wanted to go because I wanted to meet them. And I met Beardo, and I was giving out, I think, full spray cans. Before I started smashing them, they were full spray cans, and I was giving them out to them. And like I met the whole crew. I met Hyro, Bats, and Vapores and Beardo, and like I met them and they were cool cats, you know, and I wanted to be on that team. They kind of inspired me. When I would see them up, they helped me get up at the same time without even them knowing. Like they were like a competition, but at the same time we were both rising together. And once I got in, it got even like, I got in around like Christmas, and I used to say like it was a little Christmas gift, early Christmas gift, you know. ArtWars, because I think Beardo turned me on to it. He told me about it, and he told me about the competition and the different styles that were gonna be there. And I had called Fenix up because Beardo shoot me the number, and we were on a three-way call with me, Evolve, and Fenix, and he was telling us about the whole culture, the background and everything, and that he's a teacher, you know. And he was pretty much inspiring me over the phone. He was pretty much telling me everything, that it's not what you know, it's who you know type of attitude, you know. And it got me thinking, like when I hung up, when we were done, it got me thinking like, damn, like the motivation that he was trying to bring onto us, and he's never seen my face, I'd never seen him, and he was just so into it. He was into it, and that's that passion, that's the type of people you want to know. You want to rise with people that are trying to go up with you, not go up without you, or just use you for a bit that's it, you know. And that's not what Art Wars is about. What he put in my perspective is Art Wars is about knowing who you know and getting up together, rising up to the top together. I have a daughter, and I've gotten into my moments where I was gonna stop my art, you know. And in the middle, I was already with American Airror, and I was already thinking like, should I stop, you know, because baby mama drama and shit needed to get paid, and I needed to work, you know. But my grandma and my mom actually told me to not give up, to not let life tear you down, and to let it bring you up, actually. Because my mom had a kid when she was young, and around the same age that I did too, and she told me that baby either makes you or breaks you. And right now it's making me. Right now, you know, I love seeing her face when she looks at me or she wants to go with me, and it just inspires me more. It's not just my art, it's her, it's my daughter. And me being cool with my baby mom and not fighting and shit, you know, it makes me, it actually makes me happy. Like, but other shit, you know, like when we fight and shit, it kind of brings me down, and it shows in my art too. It shows when I'm drawing. When I used to draw in high school, which is, it was like kind of like demonic shit, you know. And once I started, I don't know, getting my life together, I guess having a kid made me grow up faster, and it made me realize, and it made me realize what life is, what life has in store for me. And it really made me more responsible, and I think more. My daughter's the reason why I don't go out at night and hit walls and shit, you know, like do more illegal shit. Like, yeah, I steal signs and shit, or go to train yards and trespass and collect cans and shit, but it could be a lot worse, you know. But my daughter's the one who keeps me on check. She keeps me, oh, you know what, I gotta come home at night because I have a daughter and she wants to see me, you know. So I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing, you know. I'm like, right now I'm like on the right track. I feel like I'm on the right track, like with my art, the recycling, you know. I go to art shows or art walks, and people see my shit and they're like, I've never seen that before, that's creative, you know. And that's what I want to hear. Or when I'm doing a piece, I want to surprise myself. Like with this Art Wars piece that I have in mind, I want to surprise myself with it, and I'm going to, you know. So just like future self, like it's gonna be the same shit. I'm gonna keep doing the same shit and keep rising up from where I started.